Hello and welcome back to the Pullover Podcast. I'm your host, Quiet, and I'm here.
We didn't agree to this.
No
one agreed to this.
Well, I did it, bitch.
No one agreed to that.
And this is my good friend, Wild Fat Ass,
Stop touching me.
and that's FPS Diesel. How are you guys today?
Dead inside.
It's also hot outside.
Dead inside, hot outside. Good
Yeah.
answer.
You don't feel hot, do you? Because you're a hoodie.
I mean, I don't exactly feel anything. Just
Okay.
pain,
Just
eternally.
pain and suffering.
Mostly pain from overheating.
So for audio listeners out there, we're outside. You could probably tell.
For audio listeners, we're outside. You could probably tell
So,
from the fucking birds chirping.
Apologies in
the
advance for the fucking audio quality.
Fucking idiot.
The birds create nice ambiance. Just get used to it.
Ambient sound.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
does the fucking churning of a machinery in the background.
That's
Yeah,
probably gonna get cut
that's-
out
That's
unless
the
it's
pool
a saw.
filter.
Listen, it's basically the same as having Diesel's microphone in the back. It's not that bad.
Diesel's mic always picks up the most random bullshit.
Like a fucking truck crashing into the side of a house.
Yeah.
the
get used to it.
a truck crashing into his house specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was had a shit ton of game PCs. That's how he got his.
Yeah. Okay, Last Jedi, let's go. Come on, this is your topic.
So there was a fucking campaign run by some Twitter fucking group to remake The Last Jedi, and they said they would fund it. I hope you guys realize how much fucking The Last Jedi, a movie like that takes to fund, right?
Yeah.
They were saying they'd cough up the funding for all of it, and fucking Ryan Johnson, the director of the fucking Last Jedi, he quote tweeted them. He's like, "Please happen, I fucking bet." What did you? First of all, so we know where everybody's coming from. What did you guys think of The Last Jedi?
I don't see. The thing is ever since the newer Star Wars, I can't remember which one's which.
Oh my god.
So-
You're for real?
How recent was The Last Jedi? 'Cause
That was the last numbered Star Wars movie, so it wasn't Solo. It was the one before this.
I know it wasn't Solo. Okay, so it was the
December
more of
last
the main plot line.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't a prequel of any
Yeah.
kind. I didn't see the thing with The Last Jedi. Isn't that the one where Princess Leia almost dies?
Yeah, and
It's been out for a while. I don't
Yeah,
give a fuck
yeah,
about spoilers.
there you
Fuck
go.
you.
it's not really a spoiler. Okay, yeah, it's been half a year. If you guys don't know, and you didn't watch it.
Okay, so the thing with Last Jedi that bothered me is it's most of it was okay. I didn't it wasn't I was amazed. It was kind of just average. The thing that really bothered me though is the fucking Princess Leia scene. Made no fucking sense at all.
I don't know how that was an issue.
It bothered me.
See,
It bothered the fuck out of me. It was too dramatic. It was too slow. It was stupid.
I saw a lot of people bothered by that, but they had even said in the original trilogy how Leia was also force sensitive. Not as force sensitive.
That's not
as
why it
Luke,
bothered
but
me.
Why
Still.
did it bother you?
She wouldn't have fucking lasted long in space.
Well, she's a fucking force sensitive.
Guys, see, here's the thing. Whenever people bring up logical science in Star Wars, I'm always like, yeah, but they have interstellar travel.
Yeah,
they
okay,
have all
okay.
this ridiculous
Okay.
shit.
Space
and it
is
makes
different.
no sense to judge the rules of Star Wars.
there are
on our
the laws of
universe.
physics and things like that don't make sense there. But it just I don't know. The shot it lasted too long. I felt like they drawn it out, and it just I don't know. It felt like wow. That would literally never happen in any universe.
I really it happened in that one, but I really
happened in a movie.
I won't lie, I liked that scene.
I hated that scene.
I
It
really
annoyed the
liked.
fuck out of me.
I really enjoyed The Last Jedi because it was different.
Yeah, I feel like it was kind of a deconstruction of Star Wars in a way. In a way, not that deep, but it's I feel like it tried to break down some of its own plot elements, but I feel like part of its drawbacks were that I got so caught up in trying to not be the original trilogy.
I don't know. In general, it was okay, but
I liked it.
That one, I did like it. I enjoyed the movie, but I was sitting in my chair and I saw that scene happen, and I'm like, that's so fucking stupid.
There were a couple spots where I was like, that acting is less than great, and the fucking casino scene dragged on so long. Fuck. And
Yeah, that was a really pointless.
Yeah, I will say that the part with Canto Bite, that entire planet was really bad. I did not like that at all.
It just didn't need to be there.
It felt really pointless.
They literally should have just gone in, get the fucking guy, leave.
But the way I see it is that people are looking at Star Wars now under such intense scrutiny that anything that comes out they won't like anyway. So even if the fans remake The Last Jedi to fit with their viewpoint of
like
what
it.
Star Wars is, they're
They'd
not
hate
gonna
their own
fucking like
movie.
it anyway.
They'd hate their
What I
own movie.
fucking hate is they're the people who hate Last Jedi, and there's some of this on both sides, but it's the people that hate The Last Jedi, they're saying we're they thought we were just some minorities. No one thought you were a fucking minority. It was half and half. But it's they're saying we are the real fan base. No, you're all the real fan base. You just disagree. Shut up. You're fucking retarded.
Yeah, I don't know, calling yourself, like, the real fan if you liked a movie and other people dislike it, that's just stupid. It's just like, oh, I like everything this company puts out. I like getting cancer from them, too. I'm a real fan.
But it's like people that said, like, we're the real fans because we hate this because it's different.
It's like getting cancer from G Fuel and being like, I'm a real fan. I still like G Fuel, even though it gave me cancer.
Well, I'm like that. I'm a real fan because I still drink
You
G
can't
Fuel.
get cancer.
Oh yeah, that's right, because he's a hoodie.
Yeah.
I'm still made of cells.
No, you're not.
You're
made of fabric.
Fabric, yeah.
What does this look like to you?
Fabric.
It's a cell.
Prosthetics. That's what it looks like.
You don't need to remind me, okay?
Prosthetic hand.
But
well, you're the one trying to say it's real.
The Star Wars Stories films, which were put on hold now, I did not like Rogue One. I did not like Solo. They all felt super pandering. Like nobody needed to know where Han Solo got his name or how he met Chewbacca.
It was such a dumb.
I haven't
or
seen that
how he
movie.
got the Millennium Falcon. Those are things that are cooler in your head, right? And you can go, wow, that sounds like a really interesting thing that he did. You know, that mystery leaves some element of like
Imagination.
intrigue and imagination
Yeah.
to how cool Han Solo is.
I thought it was the most okay Star Wars movie I've ever seen. But I'm gonna be honest, fucking Castle Run. I loved it, Castle Run, so much.
See, I thought that scene was so fucking stupid. Okay, so
I didn't see it.
The fembot, I know that's like a Futurama thing, but the bot that Lando was clearly in a relationship was so fucking annoying. Like when she
really?
made that like joke about, she didn't even make a joke. It was actually played straight. And everybody in the theater laughed that I went to see it. And I had went to see this in like the city, so I was in like a really big theater, it was real packed. And she said that, and everybody fucking laughed.
Is it the joke? Like
What was the joke?
The land?
It wasn't a joke. It was like
Was it fucking? It was like fucking.
oh, what like oh,
like, oh-
someone asked her what does she want, and she's like equal rights.
Oh, Jesus.
And I was just like, Jesus
it?
Christ.
That was
there-
supposed to be a joke?
I can't tell if it was a joke or like I think it was played off for laughs, but it was so
That sounds
cringy.
like something Disney would put in
And
for real.
She was like talking about how robots who don't have sentience should have sentience, you know? Like they're robots made for a purpose. So why do the droids have a personality?
Well, see, that's kind of stupid. That's really stupid.
So that
Why-
means like in the prequels, when they were just mowing down all these droids, they had all these hopes, dreams, and wishes. That's fucking awful. Like,
I feel like some droids are just built to like fucking like be service. Like some of them like need to have personality, like fucking translate dialects and stuff.
yeah.
But,
giving.
like, others like need to fucking like others like just have one purpose.
See,
Why would you give robots like? Why would you make them sentient beings that just could be fucking slaughtered? That's so fucked up. That's like
It's cheap.
they'd be like giving it like they'd be like.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, that's literally what they did with clones. They made beings just to have soldiers.
yeah, but like
Except
if you
they're more organic.
if you have the option to make something brain dead to do a task, why would you give it like intelligence and sentient like in
But
a,
do you,
like a
do you
consciousness?
think something brain dead can be efficient at combat?
I think, yeah, if you program it correctly.
Strategizing, fucking dude.
In the
Like,
Star Wars
being-
universe, yes.
Being able to make fucking like split second decisions, nah. That's why like fucking like there were less clones than droids, but it's like the clones always had like they were
Yeah,
always
the clones' shots were always really accurate.
no, the clones and the clones, yes. The fucking stormtroopers, no. Stormtroopers aren't clones.
What are they then?
They're usually like volunteer people. That
Yeah,
take it from,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like fucking like
They volunteer to work in a fascist government.
they join like the Imperial Academy and shit, but it's like fucking like clones were like considered fucking like outdated because like one like they have like sped up aging, so like they live like half as long as a human or some shit,
That's still 40 years.
but like they're shriveled up and dead.
They'll be dead.
They'll die before that.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like they're the thing is with them, it's like the Empire like distanced themselves from them, and there were very few still left in service.
I don't know much about the Star Wars lore. I just realized that after
A
talking.
lot of it was thrown out, but there's still a bunch there from Rebels and Clone Wars.
I was never that much of like a avid Star Wars fan. I kind of just watched passively.
I really do like Star Wars. I feel like on the podcast I bitch about it a lot, but that's only because like
Because you care about it.
yeah.
I mean, like, and I'll bitch about you bitching, but I do have my own complaints. But like, I love Star Wars.
Yeah, I really like The Force Awakens. I like The Last Jedi. Rogue One, Can go suck a dick. I really don't.
I didn't
like
mind
that.
Rogue One.
I liked Rogue One more than Solo.
People like that movie, and I don't understand.
I didn't mind it. I'm not gonna say I
think it would have been
It
better
was
if
okay.
like they fucking like you know how I feel like you know how like in the trailers like they had like the big scene where it's like they're all running together and the AT-AT's over them. I feel like the movie would have been worth it if like they had kept that big fucking like kind of warlike scene for the whole like fucking thing, but like they just didn't.
I'm just saying, Order 66. Am I right?
Not the men, but the women and children too.
All right, but I think that, like fucking Last Jedi remake probably not gonna happen, but it'd be hilarious if it did.
Yeah, it'd be fucking dumb to make that. Why would you make that?
Okay.
No, but back to the droid thing. Why the fuck would you make a droid conscious and then have it go die? Like that's so stupid.
Well, I mean, it's like you're creating something that needs to have personality
but, like,
and sentience to be able to make decisions.
No, you
Like
could.
droids need to be able to
Okay,
make decisions.
if
like
we're
that.
if we're in the Star Wars universe, right? And the Star Wars universe is like this fucking magical place where you can last in space for 10 fucking minutes, right? They can make a droid that's machine learning that can study combat moves. It's not that hard. Like, if this is such a magical place where light speed travel is like a real thing, you could make a droid that could just learn how to do certain like combat moves and learn things like that. You wouldn't need to make it sentient.
But if it's a machine learning fucking thing that's that advanced, wouldn't it gain sentience on its own eventually?
In theory, yes.
So it's like, fuck it, just skip the step and let them take over the universe.
What?
It's just like if a robot.
I don't know. I think having sentient droids makes sense, but I think if you're gonna have a bot, like a fucking droid, like pack up boxes in an Amazon warehouse, why the fuck would you give it a sentient
Oh,
mind?
you're talking about real life now?
No, I'm talking just in general. It's like,
I thought we were talking like
what would be
Battlefields
the
and shit.
like okay in Star Wars, right? Like let's say you're like there's a restaurant and then in Star Wars and there's a fucking droid that brings the food to your table in Star Wars. Why the fuck would you give that sentience? Doesn't make any sense.
It's like the robot in Rick and Morty that is like passing butter. He's like, "What is my purpose?"
Yeah.
You pass butter.
It's like
oh god.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense to give those robots sentience because they have to follow very specific tasks. Like there's no decision making
very
made.
tasks that no one wants to do to begin with. That's why they're fucking there.
Exactly. But it's like the making like droids for combat with sentience is the exact same thing as the clones because like they're beings born literally just to go to war.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean,
to me.
I don't know. I think if there's an option to not give them sentience, I don't see why you would.
Yeah, let's make these fucking flesh husks and not give them sentience.
Because then they'd also have fucking fear if they're sentient.
Well, it depends. Like if they're
If
Those droids were horrified to be chopped down by Anakin.
they were.
I would feel the same.
They screamed like they fucking like screamed when they got crushed by like boulders and shit. God, they killed a lot of people in Star Wars. Shit.
All sentient droids should not like for combat. should
Okay,
not
we've been
exist.
on this for 12 minutes. Move on.
Yeah, but like sentient droids, why?
It depends on the context.
Speaking of sentient droids, Liza Koshy late night talk show.
Wrong YouTuber. Liza Koshy's fine. Fucking.
Wait, then what is this? It says like you put Liza Koshy.
Yeah, she went on fucking late night, and I wanted to bring in like the topic like, what do you guys think of like YouTube like crossing over with mainstream media? Because like you see.
Oh,
like,
I think
YouTube
mainstream
TVs.
media just wants YouTuber attention because they know that their fucking shit's dying.
Yep.
Because it's like, I don't know, who the fuck watches TV?
I mean, there's a place for that mainstream media because as like we know, there are people that are not us that are outside, like are not
Yeah, no
associated
shit.
with the internet at all.
Yeah, like I still consume some like normal media and shit. Like fucking, I'll watch like a fucking TV show every now and then. Like I'll get into like certain shows.
The hell? Yeah.
There's just fucking like stuff drying over there, and it
Yeah,
keeps
it,
falling
fell
gets
off.
windy and stuff just falls down. Someone's pants just flew down.
Rip.
I think my fucking bathing suit's gone.
Oh, the gate's gonna slam. Welcome to Outdoors Podcast, where we look at stuff outside and talk about
You
it
guys wanted to do this.
and narrate. Yeah, because I thought it'd be interesting because we could say we recorded a podcast episode outside and we'd be like,
Hold on,
"This was
hold on.
awful."
Ba-
What?
back on the topic of the stupid fucking YouTube crossing over the
Oh.
mainstream media thing. I mean, I think there's a place for it. I just think that we're going in the wrong direction. Like, we see the money in content gauged at kids, and I think the Fine Bros have tried to do that. I think that's not the way to go. I think you can get a lot more yield from doing something a bit more internet-centric on mainstream media. What was it? Disney XD tried to do, like, their own G4 kind of spot for E3. Did you see that?
I
No, I
did
didn't.
not.
What did they do?
I actually,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say something else. I thought you were gonna
It
say-
was called Disney XP. It was for like gamers, quote unquote.
Oh my god, dear
And
Lord.
they literally took
Gamers.
Let's Plays, chopped them down into like their best moments, and would like play them on TV, which is the cheapest form of content ever because you just.
It's literally like Disney was literally playing funny moments on fucking.
Yes.
That's stupid.
Oh my god!
But they
imagine
had
paying
to
cable
they
for
had
that
to like
shit.
censor out like the gore when like Markiplier was playing like Happy Wheels.
So dumb.
So they put like cats over the gore.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Just
God.
fucking watch
there
a
was
Markiplier
a guy
video.
who had an exclusive Let's Play series on the block, which I mean isn't like great, but that's like a way that I could see that
That's
happening.
closer to what you might want to do. Like it's similar to live streaming, I'd imagine. But then again, just fucking live stream.
I mean,
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. See, like, okay, the thing is, right, the mainstream media is trying to, like, dabble into, like, internet stuff, and it's, like, that's fine. I think Jimmy Kimmel posting his fucking talk show on YouTube is fine, for the most part. I think it's just annoying that YouTube constantly fucking shoves it in your face.
Yeah.
But the thing with the mainstream media trying to be like YouTube, they won't be. And it's like, for example, like when I hear numbers for TV, it's like, oh my god, this show had 1 million people watching it or something like that. I'm like, that's it? 1 million people watch that episode in like, what, a week? Like, that's it? Because like people on YouTube get millions of views in a fucking day. So it's like, it's like,
yeah,
think
but
about
that's
it.
like an episode premiere, you know?
So, yeah, but like, I don't know. I still feel like,
I think it's more akin to like 1 million people showing up at the same time for a fucking live stream.
yeah, I guess, but like, I don't know. It's I hear numbers like that, and I'm just like, but people get more views on YouTube, you know?
They
Like,
get more views over a long period
YouTube-
of time because it's not just set. It's there.
Yeah.
Like, the reason like TV like doesn't like get that kind of viewership like YouTube is because like they play the episode and then like if you didn't record that episode, you're not going to see it unless they like post it somewhere else.
But still, I hear numbers like that, and I'm like, people on YouTube get fucking a lot more than
Yeah,
that in
it's
general. And it's just interesting that they're trying to like adapt the cheaper form of like they're basically trying to make home videos on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically what they're trying to
It's,
do.
the thing is with like TV, it's like it's inconvenient. You can't just watch whatever you want.
Yeah,
whenever
and then
you
also
want.
it's fucking expensive as shit, and Xfinity will shove that
You-
down your throat and try to make you
YouTube's
pay
free.
more.
YouTube's free, and you can watch whatever you want on the website at any fucking time.
Yeah.
And like on any device, like it's way easier.
Yeah, and then
like
the fucking cable companies keep trying to charge more and more and more because they know their shit's fucking dying.
Like,
So it's like they're only pushing them to their death.
like I rarely enjoy like a show like on fucking like TV. Like I'll usually watch like a Netflix series if I watch anything mainstream media like that or high production value. But
Mm-hmm.
it's like TV is just inconvenient. Like it's like at least as entertainment wise. Like it's like
Yeah.
And since most of it doesn't capture my attention, why would I leave the convenience of YouTube
When I
to watch content?
I just use Hulu for like TV.
Yeah.
Like if I want to watch a cartoon, I'll turn on Hulu. And then like for as well, like with Hulu, it's like I got a trial to watch South Park, and then trial ran out. Didn't even realize because you can watch majority of the older episodes for fucking free.
Yeah, like tell me why I should leave Netflix to watch like mainstream television when it's got all of Power Rangers SPD. Come on.
That's just you. That's just you. No one watches the Power Rangers.
I like
you.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, you fucking loser.
Fucking love Power
Okay,
Rangers.
that's just you two then.
It's just us. No, you're a loser, Brandon. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I've watched Power Rangers when I was younger, but not now. I don't watch Power Rangers.
Power Rangers SPDs was my fucking shit. I remember the dude who stuck his head in the barrel once because his power does
This next topic's real stupid, by the way.
I
Everybody
can see
knows
that.
this.
Lobsters are immortal.
I just
Yeah.
thought if you didn't, I just think we should have a moment of silence for the fact that lobsters, they're gonna die painfully and slowly because they never like die. They just get too big for their shells and then they die.
Yeah, but like they're brain dead.
Do you not feel bad? Do you feel nothing?
No, they're
But
brain
they
dead.
taste real good.
Yeah, exactly. We fucking boil them alive.
Get some butter on that
It's
shit.
just fucking crazy how big they can get. Like it's weird.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
It's
wait,
crazy
this
how
br-
expensive they are.
This brings us to a whole new topic. What like how sentient are like smaller animals like that? Like are bees sentient creatures?
I mean, vegans would say that you're an awful human being
for asking that?
for trying to eat them.
Oh yeah, but like who cares? They're
Who
vegan.
tries to eat
I try to eat bees. I don't know about you.
bees? What
Bees.
the
I said
fuck?
bees. I'm just saying like it's small. Like okay, I don't know. It's hard to tell like if like cows, for example, are like sentient. It's hard to tell other animals that are sentient. Like we have a pretty decent idea that like
Well, like
they
cows
can
get
feel.
sad.
Yeah, they can feel, but like I don't know how conscious are they? Like how aware are they?
I like
Probably
to-
not that aware.
Well, you know what? I don't like to think about it because I eat them.
I like
so.
to-
Well, I like to think about when I'm not eating a cheeseburger or
I like
a
to
cut
pretend-
a
cheeseburger.
cheeseburger.
So the reason that there was a jump cut is because Hoodie doesn't speak properly. That's it. Cows are sentient. Are they? Yes or no?
Probably a little bit, maybe.
I don't know. I feel like they can feel, but I don't know how aware they are. Like I don't know how conscious they are. So
I eat them.
yeah, I do too.
There you go.
I eat a lot of them.
That's my answer.
No, here's a good question. Out of all the cheeseburgers you've ever had in your life, how many cows do you think you've eaten in total?
How many cheeseburgers?
Yeah, how many? No. Out of
Can
all,
we talk about?
Yeah, we will.
that?
But like, out of all the cheeseburgers, how many cows do you think you've eaten total?
Like
Not too many.
three, like maybe like 3 total cacaos.
Cacaos.
Cows. Well, okay. What about a hot dog? Like how many?
What even?
pigs
What
have
part
you
of it?
eaten?
What part of it, like an animal, is the sausage?
It's legit just a mashup
It's
of
whatever's
organs.
like left
It's the
over.
excess shit of a pig.
It's the extra beef.
Yeah.
Gross.
Wait, beef.
Beef.
Could be.
No, wait, aren't
We got beef
are
hot
hot dogs?
dogs. They're
Yeah, I know
either beef or pork.
pork? I thought pork was like.
Pig. Pork
Yeah,
is
I
pig.
know pork is pig. I'm fucking fat. I know what pork is, but like, I thought hot dogs were like by default pork. Like,
Well, you see
I thought
more
you had to-
beef. You see more beef hot dogs now. 'cause
Really?
It's considered healthier. Yeah.
okay, I don't know that. I thought most of it was pork.
I like beef hot dogs better anyway.
All right, let's talk about the cheeseburger now and like where it came from because
Okay.
we've been making references to that, but we haven't actually.
We
been,
keep talking about the cheeseburger.
Yeah, so we went to
Ka-chow.
we went to Disneyland.
Yes.
Somehow his box extended extremely fucking far. So he made it.
Carried it with me.
He he just walked around with his box. His box now goes from east to west coast. But
I don't know where the box is, to be honest.
the entirety of North America is your box.
Well, it's the size of North America at least. I don't know
Yeah,
if
it has to be.
Could be bigger. Could be bigger.
We barely scratched the surface of the box.
Yeah.
really,
But,
yeah.
yeah, but whenever I decide to record a video, it's the size of a fucking like.
Yeah, that's
mud,
so
it's
weird.
the size of a fucking mud
That's so
hut.
weird. Okay, anyways, we went to Disneyland and California Adventure Park, and there was a Cars place, and it was
It was
like
Flo's Cafe
Yeah.
from the movie Cars.
yeah, and it was a Cars themed place. It was pretty cool. It looked.
It was
cool.
expensive.
Yeah, it was.
Expensive.
But so we went in to get food, and there was a menu. It was like 6 fucking items in the menu, right?
K6.
Six. I'm sorry. It's hard to remember. It's hard to remember.
Yeah, this reminds me.
Remember.
This reminds me of the
Remember.
fucking like episode of SpongeBob where it's like we went to rock bottom and it's like he's like I'm sorry
Yeah,
I can't understand
exactly.
your accent.
But we went in, and then first off, a cheeseburger is gonna run you $12. So
Get it?
Yep.
Cheeseburger.
$12.
With no drink either.
Yeah, it's not even a meal. Like you get a Big Mac.
It's a good.
meal
It's
for
a
cheaper.
good burger though. It's a good burger.
It was good meat, but like
I'm not gonna.
it still was expensive.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
So-
I'm not gonna say who, but somebody went to order the fucking cheeseburger, and like when they were saying the name, they didn't stop laughing. Like this was someone in our group.
I almost fucking bursted out laughing. The lady didn't even say a cheeseburger. She's like, 1 cheeseburger, and I'm like, yep, you even think it's fucking stupid.
Spoiler alert! It was me and the fucking waitress. Like just started laughing because I was laughing.
Yeah, like I went to say it and I almost fucking laughed. I was like,
Cheeseburger.
can I get 1 cheeseburger? And I
Cheeseburger.
almost fucking laughed.
Cheeseburger.
But, yeah, it was called a cheeseburger, and that was the meme for the rest of the fucking night.
Yep.
So yeah,
For the rest of the night.
yeah,
the
good night. What else do they have
Can we
there?
wait? We need to name this episode the cheeseburger.
I don't want to.
It's perfect.
No one's gonna click a cheeseburger.
They're gonna be like, "What the fuck is a cheeseburger?"
We should name it our cow sentient.
We're at 24 minutes.
Our cow sentient. There you go.
Cheeseburger. I'm voting for cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
We can we can run a poll on this in the community.
Wait, I got this. To stop recording, okay. Re-record. There we go.
Wow.
Video's back.
There you go.
No. Okay, so restart the timer. But yeah, restart the timer.
Can I talk about my Disney story?
Yeah, go for it. Talk about your Disney story, Diesel.
Okay. Should I?
K.
Okay.
Is
You know what, I will.
Is this on the topic list?
What?
Just go.
Well,
No.
yeah. Anyway, the previous night before we went to Disney, I was being an adult, and I said I'm gonna have a drink.
Oh, you're gonna talk about Cabezel?
Caviezel, yeah.
Navy SEAL.
So
Small Team 6.
okay, yeah, I got a little drunk,
A little.
and I turned into FPS Beazel.
Yeah. So
So-
whenever someone gets drunk now, we're just gonna put a B in front of their name or in their name somewhere.
Yeah,
So he's Beazel.
yeah, I'm Beazel.
He's Beazel when he's drunk.
And it was a lot, and I don't remember swaths of the night.
Yeah, you were brown out. You were brown out.
Yeah, and I woke up the next morning and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Diesel, you hungover? You hungover?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I was not fine. I was still drunk. The morning I woke up after drinking.
You were drunk for 3 hours after you woke up.
I was drunk 3 hours into the morning.
We fucking so the night before we tried to make him like drink water, and instead he pours it on his fucking head.
Yeah,
absolute idiot.
You put your head over the sink, and it's like Beazle, drink water, and you're like, no, and you dumped it in your head.
You absolute idiot.
Yeah, I was really bad. I don't do that often. Sorry, Mom. But I woke up. I don't remember walking to Disney, but I do remember going to the security checkpoint, right?
You don't remember walking to Disney? Oh, God.
Yeah, and so we get to the security checkpoint. I'm incredibly nervous. And I put my stuff in the little container, walk through the metal detector, and the security guard says, "You're doing good, bud. Keep it up." He knew I was fucking smacked.
Yeah, it's pretty weird that it lasted that long, and it's like you were still pretty fucked too after that long.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm a bit tipsy still. You were fucked.
Imagine being hungover in the middle of Disneyland.
Yeah.
Oh my God, going on those rides while I was drunk was awful.
And then you also, when we were
Did you have fun on the
walking,
Guardians of the Galaxy ride?
No.
I'm so glad I skipped that.
You missed that. Like if you're sober, it's really fucking fun.
I was sober.
Well, yeah, but like Diesel wasn't the other person.
Yeah,
on this
but
podcast.
No, but whatchamacallit? I did it last year. I didn't like it. I don't like the drop. It's just not my thing.
Well, I think you're just a pussy.
I am a pussy when it comes to that kind of shit. But
Makes your balls feel weird.
Fucking like Henry was like
saying.
Henry was
didn't-
like reaching for my fucking hand. He
Well-
was like, quite.
from what Henry told me, he didn't strap himself in tight enough. So when he went up, he
went up.
smacked his fucking ass when it went back down. But yeah,
Really, there's a bee on the floor.
yeah, it's a dead bee.
Well, he's
That's
not
one of the reasons
sentient.
why. Yeah, he's not sentient
Is
anymore.
that why you said bees?
Yeah.
Yes, Beezle.
There that goes again.
There's that fucking gate.
Yeah. Okay.
To the background.
But what do you want to talk about more stories of Beazle, because there's a lot. It's really funny.
I mean, like, boy, oh boy.
What about the Navy SEAL thing?
Yeah, for some reason, whenever I drink, I turn into a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
I start reciting the Navy SEAL copy pasta. I crawl around on the floor and I talk about my time in Afghanistan. I've never served. I don't claim to serve.
Are you doing your drunk?
Beezle does.
You doing your Beazle claims. to serve.
Yeah, it's like a hard switch. I don't get it.
Yeah, but you also what also happened is you pick something up and you're like, what is this? And then I'm just like, I don't know. You're like, oh whatever. You threw it in the fucking ground.
You idiot.
I know. It was bad. Not again,
I also
please.
tried to take away your drink and you got really upset. Huh?
Amazon Basics.
What about Amazon Basics?
Nothing.
Oh,
You're
fucking-
Amazon Basic.
You're just basic.
No, this is Amazon Basics.
He's talking about the remote.
Dingus.
I'm aware.
Are you sure you're aware?
Dingus.
Yeah, I'm
How much did
sober.
that cost?
$5.
Okay, I'm getting one.
Super fucking cheap. Super useful though. I've had it for like a year and a half.
I
I haven't changed the batteries.
I'm really surprised I get Amazon Prime to my box. It's weird.
Yeah, but anything else?
Well,
'Cause it was
let's
funny.
move on to the next topic because I don't want to embarrass myself more.
You said you wanted to talk about
Yeah,
it.
I did want to say the story of how I experienced Disney that way, but
See, I told you, like when we were walking, you probably forgot this. I told you, at least you're gonna remember this. I
yeah.
was like, at least it's gonna be memorable.
It makes a good story, I guess.
Yeah.
But Brandon, you went to an all-you-can-eat buffet, and then they had to close down. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, pick up the fat guy because all you can eat buffet closed because someone ate too much food. Definitely me. No, it was Hoover.
Hoover's a big
Did
boy.
this actually happen?
I'm sorry, Hoover.
Wait, did this actually happen?
Someone went to an all-you-can-eat buffet. They ate so much the buffet closed. I think it was a group of people, not a singular
Was it
person.
our group or was it fucking?
No, we
it
never
wasn't
went to
our
a buffet
group.
once.
Oh, I didn't. I got so confused.
It's
Like,
an
I thought we-
article.
Oh shit! Wow, I didn't realize.
We went to a Chuck E. Cheese, but we didn't go in.
Oh my god, no. We basically did go to fucking Chuck E. Cheese. That pissed me off so much. So we went to the trampoline park, and then first off, don't go to a trampoline park at like peaked hours for in the summer and things like that, because there was a bunch of kids. And
We were the oldest people
we
there.
felt really weird, especially Hoover and I, because Hoover and I are about like 6'4" each.
Big.
We're fucking huge. And there was just a bunch of like 6-year-old and 8-year-old kids running around, and they're fucking like 2 feet tall, and it's like, shit, we can't do anything because we're gonna fucking knock one of these kids over. So it's like, we just avoided that for a bit. Luckily they left and we were good. But then after we went to the trampoline park for a bit and, had jousting matches.
Oh yeah, I beat him.
Yeah, because you're small.
That makes no sense.
Yes, it does. Okay, my feet were the size of the thing we were standing on.
Okay, so you should be able to grip it like fucking. Like
No,
a bird
because I
does.
can't move.
Use your toes. Grip it.
Okay, it wasn't that.
Do you not work
My
out your
feet
toes?
are not that big.
Do you not work out your toes,
My
Brandon?
feet are not that big. Okay. Anyways, so we jousted. I beat Hoover. I knocked you down with me.
But that you fell after.
Yeah, but I knocked you down with me. I fell before you.
won.
I still knocked you down
still
with
won.
me. Anyways, so then after that, we saw an arcade when we walked into the mall, because this is all in a mall. And we saw the arcade from the top floor, and we went to go to the entrance of the arcade. It was basically like a fucking Chuck E. Cheese, and you had to pay like $10 to get fucking basically cafeteria food, and then you could use the arcade. And it was, oh fuck, it was like some stupid club bullshit that annoyed me. It was basically Chuck E. Cheese. Okay.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah. Why can't I just use the arcade? I want to play arcade games. That's it.
I'm gonna pay you to let me play games.
Yeah, it's like this. Like, oh yeah, this arcade machines cost quarters too. It's like, great.
Yeah, lol.
Okay, what else you got?
What else I got? I got Tanacon.
Oh, that's it.
Tanacon?
Tanacon.
That
Yeah.
was funny.
So Tanamongu.
Tanamongoose.
Tanamongoose. Tanamonjo.
Watch
Tana Watch Mojo. Tana doesn't know how to work a con, and she got a venue for like 300 to 600 people. Or
Well, let's
something.
clarify why this is happening first, right? So she was a featured creator, like a guest at VidCon.
Yeah.
And the issue is that she was invited, then uninvited, invited, and uninvited. And essentially the support was really bad.
Yeah, VidCon was shit, so she was understandably angry.
Yeah, so she decided to run her own event, which I get. I think the name is awful, but beyond that, I think that's a great idea.
No, I
I'd love
think
to
it's
have another.
It's fine.
Tanacon's a really awful name, especially when there was a lot more creators than her going
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's a very self-centered name. It's just like, it'd be like me being like, welcome to Wild Spartans Con. Like,
WildCon. WildCon could actually work.
I think Loudmouth, like LoudCon or like MouthCon.
Nope. MouthCon sounds real sexual.
It sounds
Don't
like
like
some
it.
does, it does,
fellatio
it does.
shit. I don't.
Make
I
sure
mean,
this
can we
is
call our
recording.
fans Mouthers?
No, you can shut up. That's what you can do.
There we go.
What?
Call our fans mouthers.
Yeah.
No, you can
Nope.
both shut up. That's okay.
No,
just Brandon.
so
can
what
shut up.
happened was, I remember this. I
Loudmouthers?
tweeted it on Twitter. I'm like, oh, new episode Louders. And then you're like, don't do that. And then I'm like, okay, the next episode I'm like, new episode Mouther.
It's like you fucking said we talked about this, Diesel, but we didn't fucking talk about it. Not like you did this without both of our consent.
Yeah, 'cause I thought it
can't-
was funny.
And then, but you can't say that we.
They
had
gotta come
consent.
up with their own name. They can't
They
be
had,
named by
you
us.
guys
It's like a
need to
nickname.
decide what you want. You need to decide what you want.
Can
to
you
do.
guys say hiss in the comments a bunch on every video on
Oh
the internet?
my God! Stop.
Can we bring that back?
Stop.
Can you guys just put in the comments of a bunch of because it's loud.
Instead of a hiss, it's just or like re.
No, just something loud in all caps in other people's comments. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
They're gonna do that now.
Don't do that.
Anytime
mean,
we talk about something on the podcast,
if
I
we-
get tons of comments related to it.
If we
in my
bring
comments.
it up, people are gonna do it regardless if we say don't do it, like legitimately. Like people fucking screamed in the library.
We
subscribe
have-
to Loudmouth,
we have plausible-
which is not supported, but I like you. I like you for doing
listen,
that.
if we say not to do it, which don't do it, you fucking idiots. We have plausible deniability. Still, don't do it.
Yeah, if we say don't do it, we're not legally liable.
Don't fucking do it is what I'm saying.
Don't do it.
But Tanacon.
Yeah, what about Tanacon?
So Tanacon, she got a venue for what, like 800 people,
Yeah, roughly.
That was like the max.
and
She got one
20,000 showed up. 20,000.
Which is-
Isn't it happening in Anaheim as well?
Yeah.
Well, that's why 20,000 people showed
It
up.
was also free.
Yes.
But
So-
yeah, like apparently, like fucking, like they had to reserve tickets online, but they were letting people in who didn't even
Yeah,
reserve tickets.
which is like, it probably didn't reflect
Security
numbers.
was so bad that you could walk in without a ticket.
What? No, not exactly. Like they managed to keep a lot of people out. Like when they hit capacity, they hit capacity.
Yeah.
But
The thing is
fucking,
though,
like-
is like people were comparing it to VidCon and they were like, oh, Tanacon's rivaling. It's like maybe if VidCon didn't charge, fucking $80 minimum for a fucking ticket, they wouldn't have that problem, Because it's like, in general, it's like, okay, VidCon, you have the first ticket, which is community, then like what is it, creator, and then industry, and they go up in price. And then as the longer you wait, the more expensive they get. Like right now, it's like $180 for a fucking community ticket, which is ridiculous.
That's if you wait to the last minute.
Yeah, and like it's like I understand that it needs money to run it all, right? But like $180 like last minute for a ticket is fucking insane, especially when VidCon is literally like only reason you go is to meet people, right? Only reason, because the presentations are shit. Like they're ass.
I would have loved to go, just saying.
We need to record stuff.
I've blown so much money on this trip. I'm so pissed.
You want to get reimbursed? How much is your VidCon ticket?
I don't care.
Okay, like kind of off.
I'm so pissed.
Kind of off topic.
I'm just angry.
Kind of off topic, but if Huber's not recording shit until like if he's not leaving till Monday, we can still go and just record his stuff on a different day.
He leaves Monday, like he has to leave at 11 Monday. No,
But like we can record on Sunday.
Not really, because we're going to be transferring Airbnbs.
That's not gonna take all day.
Yeah, it will, because at 10 we need to leave, and then at 4 is when we check in.
Yes.
Yes, so it's literally going to take all day.
So we record in the evening.
With all our shit?
Yes, the shit that we're gonna have at the B&B at that point.
But we don't check in till 4. We'll have to talk about it later. Fuck it.
Yeah.
What's it's still going in, but we'll talk about it later. Yeah, so Tanacon disaster. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yes. I really just put it down to complain about the other thing, but you know.
The VidCon?
Yeah.
Sad.
God, I'm so angry.
Yeah.
You sound angry.
I am.
I want to go, but it's like.
I was pissed to do this podcast. I have a Reddit video to do today. I didn't want to do it because I was that pissed. I still don't want to do it.
He's angry boy.
Angry. I've
Angry
been like
boy.
pissed this whole week.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But in both
when are you not pissed?
In both senses of the word.
Everything pisses you off.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally everything. It's
Like,
like
you've
you
been
could your life could be absolutely perfect, but then it's like you spill
I
your
would
drink.
find
I'm so
Diesel,
pissed.
Diesel, you are pissed, you have pissed, and you have gotten pissed.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's like you could be like the most perfect vacation ever. It's like you'd spill your drink and be like, I'm so angry, everything's awful.
Well, like the thing is, so this is the second
hate flat
time.
earthers.
This is
My
the
name's
second time I've
Diesel.
traveled with these two, right?
Yeah.
And I love them very much. But the issue is
Wait
that
for it.
they are lazy fucks.
What?
They go anywhere. It's like when we went to Boston, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna go back to the hotel." It's like, bro, you spend like what is it for a PAX ticket? Like $50 a day?
Yeah.
Yeah. They burn $50 right there by going home. It's like you spent that
I think
money.
you're just cheap as
We
shit.
went to
No, I like getting my money's worth. I
Diesel,
spend my money.
we went to the conventions both days. We had tickets, and we did exactly what we wanted to. And we were done. We went
no.
back to be productive. You fucking idiot.
Oh no.
You guys went back and slept.
Yes, we napped. We napped once, and then I finished, and then I was working on
I
a
could
fucking
use some
video.
fucking sleep
a
right
video
now.
Diesel, you fucking took a nap while I did work on a collab video. You fucking idiot.
Welcome to Loudmouth IRL, where we fight in real life.
Yeah, put her up. Put her
We
up,
do
pussy
this
boy.
in
Put her up.
Discord calls.
Put her up, pussy boy. Put her up.
Stand
We
up
do
when
this
I'm
in Discord.
lazy.
Yeah, but so Diesel, how was your trip?
Something else, man.
Doing
I'll
the
tell
she
you
laugh.
what.
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. God
It's
damn.
okay, Diesel. It's okay. I mean, like,
Diesel,
look at the
I
bright
do love you,
side.
Diesel.
Look at the bright side. You're the only one who wanted to do stuff.
Brendan, I want to go today.
Like, it's just funny.
Diesel, okay, listen, Diesel, like, if none of these fuckers go, I'll still go with you.
Thank you. Quite.
Because, like, Uber doesn't need us to record his fucking whatever video he's
He
doing.
just needs me.
Yeah, he just needs you, and, like, we can do, like, Nile and my shit, like, later today.
Yeah.
Or, like, over the weekend. Like, you're not going to be in mine, so.
Yeah. Okay. So now that we've had a little fighting,
We still need to do the skit.
I still
Still need to
think
do that.
you are always consistently angry. Like you're like the Hulk. It's like what's your secret, Diesel? I'm always angry.
That is not true. I'm just a naturally bitter
What's
person.
next on the topic list?
I mean, same, but it's Instagram TV, which
I
is
don't know what
interesting.
this is.
Okay, so Instagram has launched basically, if you open the app right now, if you look at the top right, there's a little TV icon, and that icon is like Instagram TV, and it's almost like a YouTube competitor, but it's really weird. Like the videos are all in portrait mode, and the creators that were selected for it all record in portrait mode, and it's like a really limited thing. And like Lele Pons doing like a cooking show on it and stuff. And I don't know.
Doesn't Elvis have it?
Does he have one?
He doesn't have, like, a show, but I saw he, like, posted something on it.
Oh, maybe.
Can anybody post something to it now?
I don't know. The way they marketed it was like a designated creators.
Huh, I'm pretty...
Like
Is it like the ads section on
Elvis-
Snapchat?
Elvis fucking posted a video of his dog.
I saw MKBHD on there. That's how you that's his letters, right? I think it is. I'm just pronouncing it weird. I saw him on there, and I know Lily Pons got on there. Maybe it is like user based as well, and it's like there's an option. I need fucking sunglasses. This is annoying.
I'm still squinting my eyes.
Those are
when I got
prescription.
sunglasses on. Yeah, those ruin your eyes.
Yeah, fucking
Prescription.
These
they're
are
both
prescription, yeah.
He lucked out. Yeah, but I don't know. The way they marketed it was like more specific creators, but it's in portrait, and it's kind of weird. It's weird that like we're going towards like a portrait option for stuff because it's like I'm so used to landscape. People bitching about always
It's
being
just definitely
landscape.
made for phone is the thing.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know. It's I think it's overall a good thing because it's like on YouTube Mobile, for example, you can like enlarge the thing now. It's like native for YouTube. If it detects the black portrait mode,
Yeah.
it will. You can enlarge it so you can
Yeah, it's
be
just
in
nice having
portrait.
the option, but like I don't always want to do that, you know.
Yeah, like yeah, I get that, but it's like I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But
So
I saw an interesting topic on yours with the Bill Gates shit.
yeah, this is just funny as fuck. So Bill Gates donated $4 million to create mosquitoes that kill each other when they fuck.
Goals.
So like basically, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna genetically engineer these mosquitoes to have dicks of death, and then they're gonna smash and then they're gonna die.
So how do the dicks of death kill? Are they just hung? Is that what you're
I have
saying?
no idea. I just thought the title was funny. I didn't even read the article yet.
It's like they just blow up.
Maybe it gives them like a really really severe mosquito version of AIDS.
Super mosquito AIDS.
Super mosquito AIDS. I don't know. I'd assume they just die. Like they just die instantly. Because it's like with like you know how bees die when they sting people, which is kind of fun. Like it's weird. It's like
Kind of funny.
well, funny was the wrong word, but it's funny when bees kill themselves. Well, I mean, okay, it's ironic. It's like you're trying to hurt something, but then you fucking kill yourself in the process.
Poor guy.
Poor bee. I mean, that one probably stung somebody on the floor. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. I didn't even read the article. I probably should have, but
Probably. It would
Yeah.
have made sense.
yeah. I think
Mouse, we do our research.
I think it's funnier to fucking theorize of how they die. Like, how do you think they die?
they come their inner organs into the other one.
It's like Plague Inc.
Maybe
It's like creating the ultra mosquito
maybe it's
virus.
like instead of having semen, they have like liquid cement, and they just squirt that in.
just freezes them.
Like they solidify it, and it's like the one scene from X2 where like fucking like the chick like the fucking like she's dripping adamantium from her eyes because like
Yeah.
she gets plugged into her. Maybe that.
Okay, maybe that. Wait, quick question: are mosquitoes even like necessary for any food chains? Because I don't think they are.
Yeah, they are.
What food chain?
Mostly ones in Africa, I'm pretty sure. I'm not
Really?
exactly sure what
There's food chains in Africa?
There's wildlife. I guess
There
it,
is.
It just depends where you
That
are.
was
but
fucking mean, wasn't it?
like,
that was real bad.
Like fucking frogs eat them and shit. It's like, well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but
frogs eat them.
but
then
if you
things
pulled
eat
them out of the ecosystem,
they're like the very
I
bottom.
don't
so
like
you would-
birds eat them and shit. I
Like
don't
if
know.
you,
but other bugs, they eat other
it-
bugs too.
Yeah, but like if you took like there's a variety of animals that rely on mosquitoes. They're at the very bottom, so if you pull them out, you pull the rug out from everybody.
Just kills mosquitoes, entire world dies. I mean, couldn't you replace with other bugs? Like bugs that aren't fucking
With
awful?
much struggle, yes.
I mean, you could. I mean, like if Bill Gates, if you can make them die while having sex, you could make a bug that has more kids while having sex.
Maybe destruction is easier than creation, Brandon.
Oh, for sure. But like mosquitoes suck ass.
You just really don't like mosquitoes.
I don't like mosquitoes. Do you like
Fetus
fucking
that
mosquitoes?
fetus.
but
Do
I
you
think-
like mosquitoes?
They're
No.
I feel like
Exactly.
they're necessary evil.
I don't think they're necessary evil. I think they should just disappear.
I'm the necessary evil.
I'm evil.
Shut up. Welcome back to the Bullying FPS
It's so
Diesel
funny
podcast.
because it's just like
Knee
I'm
jerk-
the evil. I am the chaotic
bad.
person.
Like Diesel
what's
said-
the timestamp at?
It's at almost 20 minutes.
Almost 20 minutes? Yeah. Okay, I'll wait. But it's so funny because it's just like, I'm evil. I'm the necessary evil. And it's just like, I'm evil.
It's like the one. It sounds like the fucking dog in the plane. He's like hoppa hoppa hoppa.
I'm supposed to be the edgy one.
You are the edgy one.
Yeah, and we
Split
make
tongue.
And Diesel, we make fun of you because we love you. I love you.
I mean, yeah, that's why I bully people. You're like Quacky's stupid.
You're just
Toontown.
You just is that wait? Does that mean you love Rescom?
No, I don't bully him.
Oh.
I harass him.
That,
There's a difference.
That's not. I don't know if that's.
I
something
don't
you
know.
love.
I can't tell the difference.
I don't. I mean, I don't really harass him.
My
It's a joke.
self-esteem
Oh,
is
fuck.
so low.
Is it?
I don't know, some days.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
Are you
That
okay?
was patronizing as fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. Not really.
Did it sound real?
No.
Exactly. It's okay, Diesel.
there's a little bug on the thing.
It's a fly.
It's just eating good, bro.
It's eating shit.
He's just eating good.
You want to do the cut thing so we don't have to?
Nah, because we're the last thing.
Oh, okay.
We're on a Supreme. This is such a fucking throwaway too, because it's like this is kind of obvious. I mean, the Supreme Court ruled that a warrant's required to use location services on your phone.
I'm just
Good.
glad. I'm just glad it's set in stone now. Like that's
Yeah.
a good thing.
So it's like, fucking Google wants to figure out where you are because they do that.
This is for police.
Now only Google can do
No.
it, not the police.
The thing is, it's like if you give like Google, like you give them permission to look at your data, but it's like police want to like manhandle it. They need a fucking
Yeah.
warrant.
No, but fucking Diesel, tell him about your phone.
Yeah, so my LG phone was absolute ass, so I got a Google Pixel 2, and this phone's amazing, but the microphone's always listening, so it'll tell me what music is playing in the background of wherever I'm at, which is great, but then it's really creepy because that means it's listening to me.
Google is getting a sneak peek of the fucking Loudmouth podcast before we even get to listen to the audio.
Yeah.
So,
And wherever I go, Google will ask me to rate the trip or like rate wherever I went, or it'll tell me stuff to do around me. And these are all like great things because it helps me find out more about the places I'm at. But then it also very clearly states that
Yeah.
it is following me and tracking me anywhere I go.
it knows everything about you.
Dude, it knows where I live. It knows when I shit. It knows
how long
everything.
you shit on average.
Yes.
So, because it can tell when you get up and where you sit down and
Well,
where you are.
at least only Google knows and not the police. God forbid the government knows.
Yeah, I mean,
I trust
Google's only going to sell you data.
I trust mega corporations more than the United States.
Yeah, I
government.
trust the mega corporations who fucking will take your DNA and sell it to your insurance company to fucking upcharge you when you get cancer.
What?
That happens.
What the fuck?
Jesus
That sounds like an Alex Jones thing.
No, that happens. How do you think they make all their money? They
That
charge
sounds
like
like
50
something
bucks
of-
for a kit.
That sounds like something in a fucking cyberpunk movie.
I mean, like, think about it. Like, it's pretty obvious they sell you shit.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you spit in a fucking tube. They check and see if you get AIDS or something, and then if you're pre-exposed to it with your genes, like, oh, you're gonna get cancer when you're 40, likely. It's like, okay, your insurance is gonna go up because you're gonna get cancer.
Well, that's a lose-lose situation. Damn.
No, because no, it's not lose-lose. It's just lose for you.
So lose.
Because you,
yeah, I'm losing twice.
yeah, exactly.
Lose-lose.
Because you'll know you get cancer, and your insurance goes up. So when you get cancer, it's hard. It's hard to get rid of because you have to pay more money.
It is hard to get rid of cancer, true.
It is hard, yeah, but then you have to pay more fucking money, which makes it even more difficult. So, yeah, that happens now. So,
Is that
yeah,
it?
that's it. That's all I have to say. I'm doing the outro. Thank you for watching the second and the last. Second, the one that goes. This one goes up before the Noah Nile. So, second IRL. That one goes up Saturday from when this goes up. That's pretty much it. That's probably the only time we're going to record outside. I'm not going to make a guarantee of that, though, because we probably will end up doing it again. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the podcast if you're new. Rate us on iTunes, please. We're beggars for that. Drop a like on it. Leave in the comments. And binge the rest of our episodes because I just asked nicely. Thank you.